Hey guys, I just want to give you a quick tip on these Daiwa reels. I see a lot of people mess this up, even some kind of popular YouTubers and things like that. So it's commonly known, but at the same time, not enough. So on the newer Daiwa reels, they're going to have what they call a zero adjust. Now that's referring to the spool tensioner knob. Daiwa sets this from the factory at what they consider to be an optimal spool tension. And from there, in theory, you're supposed to leave that be, not mess with it. That's why they intentionally make it so hard to turn, is because it's set from the factory at the optimal adjustment, according to Daiwa. And then you basically, when you switch lures, or if you have some wind or different conditions, you control everything with the Mag Force Z braking on the side. Now, the zero adjuster doesn't mean it's set absolutely perfect or that you will never ever have to adjust that. It basically just means that it's not like a traditional bait caster where a lot of guys will adjust that tensioner knob to where you let the spool loose and the lure drops to the ground and it gently comes to a stop with no overrun. If you do that on a Daiwa, you certainly can cast it, but you're hurting your cast distance there, guys, and it's not going to perform at its optimal conditions. So out of the box, I would suggest leaving that alone. You'll generally have a little slight side-to-side play in the spool with that, very slight on these new ones. And if you need to adjust it, check the manual. It gives you some information on that and tells you when you may need to adjust that. Or for some reason, it gets goofed up, somebody plays with it at the store, it goes back in the box and it's not set at the factory, you might need to adjust that. So again, it's not meant to never, ever, ever touch it. It's just meant you don't have to switch that thing between lure swaps. Once you get it in place, it'll perform with most lures. You're just gonna have to change that braking on the side there, depending upon the weight of the lure and your wind and stuff. Anyways, hope that helps you guys.